Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Quentin here, and welcome to tutorial number 33. And in this tutorial, I am going to show you guys how to use some built-in sort functions to sort arrays in PHP. So the first thing we're going to have to do is obviously have an array that we can work with. So I'm going to go ahead and make an array called fruit. And this is obviously going to be an array, so we've got to do this. And I'm going to give this array 3 different values. So 1, 2, 3. And the first value I'm going to set as oranges. The next one can be apples, because I always use apples as some kind of a variable. And then strawberries. Okay, so we've got oranges, apples, and strawberries. Okay. Now let's take a look at how to use some of these different sort functions. So the first function is actually called, you guessed it, sort. So let's go ahead and just type that word there, sort. And basically what this does is it sorts our array into alphabetical order. And if you were using numbers in your array instead of words, then it would sort it into numeric order. Okay, starting from the smallest to the biggest. So let's go ahead and just put in our array here as fruit. So that is the only argument that this sort function takes. And now we've actually sorted our array, being that apples starts with an A, that should appear first, then oranges, then strawberries. So let's go ahead and print this out and see what we get. So I'm going to use my for each loop, and obviously we'll just set all that up for now. Okay, so for each fruit as name, because we're going according to the name of the fruit. Then we'll just echo out the name, and we'll just append on a break tag as well, just so that everything appears on a new line. I suppose I could also use the new line argument, but hey. Okay, so now that we've saved all of this, we can go back to Firefox over here and click refresh. And as you can see, we now have our array printed out, and it is indeed in sorted order because we've started with apples. Even though apples was second over here in our array, it's displayed first over here. So this does mean that our sort function has sorted everything in alphabetical order correctly. Okay, then the next thing we can do is instead of sorting it in alphabetical order from biggest to smallest, or like from A to Z, we can reverse sort this array as well. And all you have to do is use the function called rsort. So now that I've saved this and go back to Firefox, when I click refresh, these words should all be flipped. So we should actually start with strawberries and end with apples. So let's go ahead and click refresh. And as you can see, we now have our array sorted but in reverse order. So we're starting from the back and then going on to the front. So strawberries, oranges, apples. Okay, and if you were working with numbers, then it would obviously start with the biggest number first and go down to the lowest. Now there's also one other function for sorting that I want to talk to you guys about, but this one is a little bit different because this one will sort your array according to keys. So it means that we actually have to have an associative array. So let's go ahead and make an associative array. So I'm gonna call my first index, or my first element, fruit1, and we can probably just go ahead and actually copy that, and the next one I'm going to call fruit 2, and the third index I will call fruit 3. So now we've got this associative array over here. We can actually sort this array according to its keys. So I realize I've actually made a mistake here, because I should actually have my keys in a jumbled up order so that we can sort them into a proper order. So let's start off with fruit 3. The middle one can be fruit 1, and that one can be fruit 2. Okay, so now they're actually in a jumbled up order. The function that we can use to actually sort this array back into its proper order, starting from the key of fruit 1, then fruit 2, then fruit 3, is ksort, which stands for key sort. Okay, and of course we just have to change this up a little bit, so key as name, and then we'll just print out our key over here, and we'll leave a space. Obviously we've got to append these things on, so don't forget the full stops. And now when we save this, even though our keys are in jumbled up order here, they should appear in sorted order in the browser. So fruit 1 was apples, but as you can see, fruit 1 is actually in the second position here, but then we sorted it into the correct position over there. Cool. So that's how you use the different sort functions in PHP. I hope this comes in handy, guys, and as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please feel free to leave a comment, like, or share the video. It's really going to help my channel grow, and I'll see you guys next time.